Welcome to the Quick Start video for Geosphere version 3. In this video I'm going to show you the basics of how to use Geosphere so that you can start your geocaching adventure as soon as possible. The first step is to understand the user interface, and in particular the area at the top of the screen. This area will have a consistent look throughout the app and consists of 3 components. Starting in the far left is a button which shows you all the different tasks within Geosphere. You may think of this button as Geosphere's home button. For those of you who use Geosphere version 2, this is where you'd find all the buttons that used to be across the bottom of the screen. There are also a few handy tools which can be easily accessed at any time. We'll visit these tasks in a few moments, but for now it'd be good for you to know that any time one of these pop-up views appear, they will automatically be dismissed if you select an option or if you simply touch anywhere outside the view. At the very top of the screen, it shows the name of the task that is currently selected. And below it, there can be up to 3 of these tabs, which look like file folder tabs. These folder tabs vary by task, and they determine the contents of the rest of the screen. On the far right is the Action button that provides a menu of options that change depending on what is being displayed. If it helps, this is similar in concept to the menu which displays when you right-click a mouse that is attached to a computer. Now let's go back to the list of tasks. To get started, you can just focus on the first 2 tasks. Navigate is used for you to locate the cache, while Caches Online is used for you to select which cache from the geocaching.com website you would like to find. These functions are divided into 2 separate tasks so that you have the option while navigating of going back to and looking at other nearby caches or maybe deciding which one to do next. Let me demonstrate this process. Now, the first time you try this, you will get a screen which is prompting you to link Geosphere with your account on geocaching.com. After you select the link button, it will take you to geocaching.com's website and ask you to log in. Enter your username and password, but don't select the Go button, merely dismiss the keyboard. If necessary, you can create a new account here. Select Sign In. Once prompted, merely indicate that you will allow Geosphere to link to your online account. Online searches are only initiated manually and can be done from either the List or the Map tabs. I prefer to use the Map as it gives you the added ability to perform a search based on the map region displayed versus, say, just your current location. Here I am pretending to be in downtown San Francisco, and let's say I'll be heading to the Fisherman's Wharf area. I can select New Search using the map, and in a few moments the search results will be displayed. These same results are available from the List or the Map tab. From either, you can select a cache to get more information about that cache. And this shows us another aspect of Geosphere. You can have these temporary folders that don't have a tab appear on top of the fixed folder tabs. To dismiss a temporary folder, you can press the X or select one of the visible tabs. Now I'm going to bring that cache back up, and I want you to notice that many of the informational rows are grayed out. This is because I am logged in as a geocaching.com basic member, and for basic members, none of these fields are automatically downloaded. And you must initiate an online cache update to load these fields. This process, including the contents of this informational view, are required by geocaching.com for basic members. Select Continue to update the cache. If you are a premium member, you would not need this extra step, as the full cache information is automatically loaded during online searches. Now I will let you explore the information available. Now once you've selected a cache, you can then use the Action button to navigate to the cache. However, I'm going to demonstrate a handy shortcut which will save you some time. Anytime you see the icon of a cache, like this one, on any screen, including the List or Map, you can double-click on it to start the Navigate task. We saw this task earlier. Notice that aside from the compass view, there's a folder tab labeled Target. Any cache to which you are navigating is also called a target. This merely gives you quick access to all the information about the cache. A Map tab also gives you another map. It shows you the target cache. Most of the time, you would set this map to display a satellite view, which may help you quickly find your way to the cache. The information on these three tabs should help you find the cache. Once the cache is found, you will want to log your find to make it official. Simply view the cache and select Add Field Note. Now, a field note is merely something you create on your device, which when uploaded and posted to the cache on geocaching.com becomes a log. Now, you can change the type and the date, but usually these default to the correct values. Select Comment to enter a little information that you would like others to be able to read about your experience. And for now, I'm going to skip these optional fields. Now, if you've entered a comment and are ready to upload, merely indicate it here. You will then see the option to submit the field note. Now, if you're like me and generally will enter your comments later in the day, then be sure Ready to Upload is not selected and just press Save. You can now repeat the process to find other caches. By the way, your online search results are automatically loaded into Geosphere's database and will be displayed until you initiate another search. Another task I'd like to point out is Settings. Here's where you can change many preferences. So, for example, if you don't want Geosphere to automatically initiate uploads for field notes, then you can indicate that they will only be manually initiated. There are many other settings which you may want to explore. Also, if you want to revisit any of your field notes, you can either find them attached to the cache, or you may find it much easier to select this Notes and Logs task. Here you can see a list of all your personal notes, field notes, and published logs. In all cases, they only indicate caches which have been loaded into Geosphere's database and are not online operations. Merely select a field note, finalize it, indicate Ready to Upload when appropriate. If an upload is ready but not complete, then a red and white badge will appear, indicating the number of items which need to be uploaded. This is done to prompt you to manually initiate the upload once you have a working internet connection. Well, that should be enough to get you started. Be sure to check out the other videos as they become available for more details on specific topics. Now it's your turn to explore Geosphere.